Well, if you're currently making plans for winter travel, and why wouldn't you be, with polar vortexes holding many of us in icy grips already, travel expert Candace Sampson says Mazatlán should be at the top of your list. And Candace, you've put together a what you need to know before you go. And you made that rhyme, too. Well done. So tell us.
Well, I when I initially was invited to come to Mazatlán, I had mentioned to a few people that I was going, and I got either two reactions. One was, never heard of it. Where is it? Mm-hmm. Or secondly, I thought, that was sort of, we were over that destination. I thought it reminded me of sort of that Love Boat era.
Really?
Of travel.
The 80s?
70s, early 80s. Yeah, that was sort of the heyday of Mazatlán in my mind. But actually, they're undergoing a huge renaissance right now. I was able to interview Carlos Berdicke, who is the head of El Cid Hotels and the VP of the Mazatlán Hotel Association down there. And he told me there is no other tourist town in the whole country that is receiving more investment and investing more in its infrastructure than in Mazatlán. And that's actually, it's impossible not to notice the investment when you're there. There is a 21-kilometer Malecon, which is a boardwalk essentially, along the Pacific Ocean. And it's freshly paved. It's got a beautiful bike path. There's huge public works of art.
I'm looking at your pictures right now.
Right.
It's gorgeous.
It is stunning. A beautiful, gorgeous beach along the way with tons of places. One of the things I really noticed actually there was there were so many beaches that you didn't get that crowded, overcrowded sense that you would get on some beaches. You really genuinely were able to stretch out and enjoy.
Okay, well, first of all, let's go right back to the top.
Sure.
Where exactly is it?
Okay, so Mazatlán is north of Puerto Vallarta, and it's east across the Sea of Cortez from Cabo San Lucas.
So can you fly directly into the spot?
Well, so in a wonderful stroke of luck for Canadians, there are 12 gateways this winter. Sunwing Vacations is offering 12 gateways from cities across Canada that takes you directly to Mazatlán, which is wonderful.
I hate transferring,
right, and I
killing
think,
that. Like almost you lose a whole day.
And well,
right?
most of us do, right? Because we just want to get there. So that is wonderful news with 12 gateways across Canada going there. The other thing that I really that I was surprised at was to find out that it's actually quite a value destination. Cabo San Lucas is very expensive, very close by. And compared to Cabo San Lucas, it is much more affordable. And I don't think you lose out on anything. You get all of the great things that come with it. In fact, Cabo San Lucas, the beaches are not swimmable. I don't know if you know that, but you cannot swim on the beaches in Cabo. It's far too dangerous. So for me, that's dangerous for riptides and undertow. Okay. So you actually can't swim on the beaches in Cabo San Lucas. So beautiful destination, but if swimming in the ocean is your thing, not so much, right?
Okay, you mentioned safety. Because I think in a lot of people's minds that's a problem.
It's the elephant in the room, right? Yeah. We see a headline, we get scared, and we balk. And so I've always said, you have to look at these things with a different lens, and I felt nothing but safe the entire time I was in Mazatlán. If you go to the Canadian website, the government website, which I think everybody should go to before you travel, it's currently exercise, a degree of caution, right? And which you should do anywhere, even in your own backyard.
That's true. Would you call it a family-friendly destination?
It's definitely a family-friendly destination. They really are investing in that family-focused destination. They are working on a 32.5-acre park that will have an aquarium, a museum, a new Malecon around a lagoon that will be stocked with sea life. It's actually quite stunning. I was able to see some of the artist renderings and what they've got planned. But in the here and the now, there is a ton to do. There is a ton of adventure excursions you can do, zip lining, ATVing. I was able, of course, I'm going to I'm seeking out adventure.
You have a bucket list.
That's right. So I even went ziplining upside down, which was great. And then, it's also a nature lover's dream. You can get out on the water. You can see whales and dolphins and scuba and snorkel. It's wonderful.
Okay, what about the food? Because that's can be dodgy,
so
can be excellent.
Food was amazing. And I did not expect this. I went all in on an adventure. I was not expecting to be blown away by the culinary scene there. But the authentic Mexican food, oh, wow, just so good. And for shrimping, it is really like Forrest Gump land there, or Bubba Gump, because they have shrimp from September to February. That's their season. And so the shrimp is, you can get every type of shrimp you can imagine, but also fresh tuna and snapper. So for pescatarians, it's great, but also, for beef and vegetarians, like there was just a ton of amazing and delicious options everywhere, from food trucks to gourmet dining.
So where can people go to learn more?
Well, you can go to my blog on lifeinpleasantville.com. But if you want even more travel inspiration, you can go to Go Mazatlán Now.
Go Mazatlán now. Now, also, just quickly, because you talked about that website for Canada website that you thought people should check before they travel anywhere.
Yep.
Which particular
That
website?
is the Government of Canada website for travel, and I link out to it in my blog post. So yeah, I actually have that bookmarked. I always go
really?
to it. Yes.
Excellent advice. Thank you very much.